Oh, we got Galactus versus Ghost Rider. Holy shit! This man, Johnny Blaze, tried to use the penance stare on Galactus and it did not work. Uatu had to explain to Johnny that he doesn't feel guilt or remorse of eating all these planets and suffering all these trillions and trillions of lives. By the way, Johnny went on a rocket ship and flew into space as the Ghost Rider. This is Ghost Rider versus Galactus, and it's a one-shot series written by J. Michael Straczynski, and I absolutely loved this issue. We start off in New York City in the 1970s, where Ben Grimm is trying to find a guy who took out 4 people recently. Stand back. Oh, I'll take you out. You know what that pea shooter is gonna do to me, right? Nothing. Nothing at all. You got the wrong man, Ben Grimm. Ben pulls out the mugshot and he's like, are you sure? And the guy's like, it was just my bad side. Quit judging me, thing. And someone says, oh, no, he's not judging you. I am. Ghost Rider shows up. I am your judge. I am your jury. And I am your executioner. Let your guilt over your crimes condemn you. Johnny literally starts burning his whole body up. To him actually turning into ash, and Johnny walks away. Things like, oh, hold on a sec, Johnny. I need to ask you something. I got to get a new suit for my date. Do you mind if I hitch a ride with you? And Johnny's like, yeah, sure, hop on. What's hilarious, this store clerk had to brush the ash from the guy that Johnny just put to hell. When Ben and Johnny actually go to the tailor, they start talking about like the penance stare and how it works. Johnny's like, oh, it works on anybody who takes out people. And Ben's like, well, why not use it on some person? Come here. That big guy has spent years, centuries, taking out trillions of people, and he's talking about Galactus here. Forgot to mention this as well. Johnny Blaze kind of looks like Ryan Gosling here. Is this a foreshadowing? Later on, Johnny decides, you know what? I'm gonna go find Galactus and put him down. So he goes to Florida to the spaceship and hops on, which I'm like, yo, this is sick. The rocket ship flies into space. Now let's kick this into high gear, baby. And the far reaches the space. Even the book says location is irrelevant. When we see these planets, the solar system being devoured right now by the world eater Galactus. I have to say this, Galactus has always been a menacing, scary character in the Marvel Universe. The fact that his size and the way that he just devours planets. Ghost Rider shows up in the rocket ship to where Galactus is at and flies right by him. I am here to call you to account for your crimes, Galactus. Turn and face me. Trouble another little insect. And Ghost Rider's like, little insect? Fine then, on your terms. Ghost Rider becomes this big ass monster version of himself, the size of Galactus at this time. Is this better for you, Galactus? And he shoots Hellfire. Galactus with the power cosmic blocks it. Galactus with that force of the Hellfire flies back. Do I have your attention now, Galactus? Yes, you do. They straight up start wrestling. Let your guilt, your crimes condemn you. Face now the lethal fire of the penance stare. Ghost Rider starts realizing this is not working. But the penance stare, how? Uatu shows up and he says it has no effect because Galactus knows neither guilt nor remorse, nor sorrow for his actions. He feeds because that is his nature, just as a shark feeding on another animal in the ocean. I have heard of this from others, the Punisher, Bullseye, Thanos, and I do not accept it. How many worlds have died because of Galactus? Millions, billions, trillions? Uatu explains that Galactus needs to be here because a future potential universe can be created from him. And this is when Uatu has to explain to Johnny like the vision that he sees in the future. Every life from art to beauty and stuff gets remembered by Galactus himself for the next version of the universe, which it means the iteration of Marvel or Cosmos from like 7th to 8th and 8th to 9th, etc. I can't believe this. Uatu explains that every time a new cycle of the universe gets begun, I should say, so the 9th Cosmos, it's actually better, stronger than before, which is crazy. That's some good confirmation we got right there. And then what? What's the end game here? Uatu says someday the universe will be perfect, without destruction, without darkness itself. It'll be perfect how we would want it. Ghost Rider says, I don't care about that. We're in currently. I'm taking this guy out if it's the last thing I do. Uatu's like, nah, you're good, and teleports his ass back to Earth where he's not in this like Ghost Rider like Galactus form. And at the end, he's just talking with Alicia and Ben, which is kind of wild. But this was a cool fight for what we've seen, and the penance stare doesn't work on Galactus. But next time, Marvel, please, I want a real on fight with this because that was interesting as hell.